Hi, Jason the X-Back Carnivore here, and tonight, not really. I'm kind of excited because today I got to go for my blood tests, which is going to be a complete panel. Like they've ordered everything because I've lost 15 kilos in 3 months, and they're worried. Ooh. And I want to see what the results are because I have my test from last year, which included kidney, liver function, my AC1, and other important key markers for me. So I'll get to see what the difference has been for it's now 83 days that I've been on the carnivore diet. And they're also doing a complete nutrient workup as well. So I'll know if I'm, deficient in any important vitamins and what have you. So I'm really looking forward to that. I have been sort of, not fasting, but like I had my last meal yesterday morning, and it was a big one. So, I could eat, but I'm not really hungry. Just because the brain's still strong with habit. Uh, but I'm really looking forward to this testing because I want to see what changes have occurred because I was pre-diabetic. Uh, uh, Actually, if this test comes back with my uh, blood sugar spiked again, they're going to try and want to put me on something because that's the way they work. They get you some pills and get you out the door because that's all they got time for nowadays. They don't have time to sit and consult and talk about your diet and what have you. They go, yeah, eat what they tell you to eat and you'll be fine. Well, I didn't believe that then. I don't believe it now, and I'm really looking forward to the fact that I can see if this has changed my blood sugar, my insulin levels, and everything because it's going to be all of those tests. Hopefully, I read them right. Also, my testosterone because I'm over 50, and it's that's hard to say. I'm over 50. Yeah, you are half a century. So anyway, but yeah, so I'm sort of shooting this off the cuff this morning because I want to do this before the monsters wake up. And although I think you might be able to hear the bacon cooking in the background, we have a forced air oven, which is great. It really does a good job of cooking food, but ow, it's an old oven now, like probably 14 years old now. Anyway, so the bacon aside, which is always good. Um, really want this to see what's going on. Like it'll be a couple days till the tests are available. One good thing here is that my tests get published to our our account online, so I can see the results myself when they're done, and the doctor or my physician or consultant or whatever they call them in the UK will comment on them if there's any issues that they want to address, and then they'll call me in for an appointment. And hopefully there won't be any. I know electrolyte wise, I'm good. I supplement that, and I've been taking vitamin C because of the injuries. But and yeah, I didn't notice I had this really yellow bruise from the car accident, and that was not a car accident. I got hit by a car because I'm an idiot. Um, so um, yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to today, and because of that, I've been thinking, I've been watching a lot of videos and other people, and uh, just trying to center myself and like not be nervous about it or trepidous. And there may be bad news. There may be things I need to change. I need to improve. Maybe I'm not getting enough selenium or calcium. Well, I did get a body mass scale that tracks that. So my skeletal calcium weight has not dropped significantly. It's gone down like 100 grams since I started measuring myself. So it's been 3.6 kilograms for the last 4 weeks. No, is it 4 weeks? I don't know. Yeah, it's been about 3.6 kilograms of bone mass that it says or estimates. So, and that's, I don't know, 3 kilograms for a skeleton. I guess that's okay. I don't know. I haven't looked that up. I should probably look that up. That's a good metric to feed. Like how heavy should my skeleton be at my height? But these are the things you contemplate when you've changed over to this diet, and you're thinking, well, is it healthy? Like, I know all these people feel better and lose weight and look better, but is it good for me? And that's what you gotta do. That you got to make sure that it's good for you. And if you are doing it, you got to make sure that you're tracking things. Not as zealously as I am, obviously, but you make sure your body weight's good, your energy levels are good, your mental clarity is good, that you can function throughout the day, that you get up in the morning, you can do your thing, go to work. Then at the end of the day, you're not exhausted, because you're not supposed to be exhausted after a work day if you're not, excuse me, unless you're doing physical labor. You should come home with the same mental acuity as you went to work in. If you're coming home exhausted mentally and emotionally, that's not a good sign. That means either you are putting too much of yourself in that work, or you're not getting enough of what you need to function and cope with your day. That's where all the stress and issues are coming from modern work, is that you're not getting the nutrients that you need to be able to function by being able to cope with the stresses of your work. If you can't cope with the stresses of your work, what are you doing? You've got to look into the whole function of what you're doing and why you're doing it. If you can't come home feeling like you and not some husk of you, then there's something missing in your life that's preventing that. And that, quite frankly, it's your diet. Like, I've gone through enough to know that when I'm eating right and eating proper, my work day isn't a problem anymore. Like, yeah, I was stressed, but I'm done. I'm home now. I'm with my kids. I'm good. I used to come home before and be so just either frustrated or exhausted or fatigued, but I didn't want to talk to anyone, not even my own kids. I didn't want to, I'd stand at the door for 2 minutes before I put the key in the lock just to open it, because I'd have to try to regird myself so that, okay, I'm coming home. I don't want my kids to think I'm a monster. I've got to reset my brain enough to, be their dad. That shouldn't have to take a pause to do that. So now, that's what I'm looking forward to today. Really, I'm gonna walk to the appointment. It's about 2 miles, just under, and then my wife wanted to take the kids to the park that's next door to the clinic where I get my things, because it's got a lot of great climbing apparatus for the kids to monkey around on. So looking forward to that, and then we're going to stop and buy meat on the way home, because I'm going to be hungry, because I haven't eaten since 7 o'clock yesterday. So it'll be a good period of time before my next meal, but that just makes it all the better, because I'm going to have everything at least once, and that means I'm going to eat meat. Thanks. Go, don't stop.